Edmontonians should vote for me because I'm fresh perspective, fresh energy for the people.
And Edmonton's growing fast. So, as mayor, how do you manage the challenges that are going to come with such rapid population growth?
Well, I'm going to do a lot better than our previous council, I can tell you that much. It's just a matter of, and I think building rapport, really working collaboratively, and using my knowledge, skills, and abilities, years of experience working at the provincial level is what I'm bringing to the municipal level. So my intention is to build a healthy working relationship amongst the councillors, and I think that's the most important thing because right now, if you look back to the previous even 5 years, council has been not on the same page and not willing to work with each other.
So, how do you plan to increase that level of engagement between councillors or that level of cooperation?
Well, I'm an engaging leader. I'm authentic, transformational, but I'm a servant as well. And when it comes to healthy work environments, I'm big on going and knocking on the door. I'm not lazy, I'm not comfortable, and I'm not jaded like our current council. I'm somebody who will knock on that door, say good morning, and we'll talk about the important things that Edmontonians want to bring forth. I intend to do weekly pressers to share. That's part of my transparency and governance, one of my key priorities. Weekly, bi-weekly pressers, informing Edmontonians on projects, on conversations, on proposals, on future planning. Bringing Edmontonians into the fold is where I'm at. And, that's what I'm hearing as I knock doors.
So, which voices do you think council needs to hear from more?
Edmontonians, the most important voice. Edmonton first, capital city first. As I knock doors, more and more people I realize don't realize that they live in the capital city because we're not being treated as so. They're looking at Calgary as the capital. I'm looking to bring business back. And in order to do that, we have to also create our own revenue. And my plan is to establish a film industry here in Edmonton with the various elements that we have currently existing here. I'm working closely with a gentleman named Abel Uren. He's been in the film industry here in Alberta since 1980, and he's been working on all the various projects, concerts that just passed. He was part of that. Working with him, we're discussing various ways where we can really bring this forth. Now, I just want to specify the film industry in phase one with a goal of establishing 3 TV shows and 3 streaming shows filmed in Edmonton, made in Edmonton using our elements. At the low end is grossing a revenue of approximately 80 million, and at the high end, 130 million. That money can be used and allocated for property tax off the bat.
How do you appeal to those productions, those teams, when perhaps they have plans to put those productions and that money elsewhere?
In regards to the film?
Those productions, those TV productions.
I want to stay, first, I want to establish infrastructure. That's the key. Because there's no point of us having all these elements independent and with no support from our city. How I plan on doing it is through connecting, which I've been doing over the past 4 weeks, connecting with various individuals with the help and support of my friend Abel. And, I intend on, once I've been told, let's get a script to screen to prove that I'm actually going to do this because they've heard this from politicians before. Well, my overall plan is to make our capital city the entertainment capital of the Plains. And that consists of podcasting, that consists of our promoters, that consists of our DJs, that consists of creating a culture here. For instance, across from Rogers, they have that wonderful paved off area in between the hotels and walking towards, I forget the street now, walking towards this street actually where CBC is. Friday night, it was empty. Now in Calgary, there would have been singers there, performers there, food vendors there, people hanging out there. And I think that helps with the rejuvenation and with creating, that culture that Edmonton needs. I think film is going to bring over 4,000 plus jobs, over 4,000 plus opportunities for young people. Residual effects will be tourism, hotels, restaurants. This is what we want. But right now, our city council, they don't have a revenue generating nothing. They're looking to borrow money and continue to build debt with the province. I'm looking to build revenue so that we can use that revenue to allocate for infrastructure, for property taxes, just to ease the financial burdens on Edmontonian families and businesses.
You talk about that infrastructure plan. One of your priorities as mayor is to make the city's transit system safer.
Absolutely.
How are you going to do that?
I plan on reinstating LRT officers like when we grew up. I think having our own LRT team like we used to have alongside the peace officers, alongside the EPS, creates jobs for young people. It allows them opportunities to learn how to work alongside our various other agencies in regards to the peace officers and the EPS. And we have our own force. That matters because more people on each platform as we extend the LRT is a deterrent. And we have eyes. When I fly into Vancouver, every platform on that SkyTrain, and I've only taken the SkyTrain any time I've gone to Vancouver, they have a police officer, they have a transit person, they have a ticket person, and then they have the regular staff, and that's consistent on every platform. Now, it doesn't stop crime. However, it is a good deterrent, and you do feel a lot safer.
And lastly, before you go, with your experience with the province, I mean, part of your campaign is to build a more productive and respectful relationship with the provincial
Absolutely.
government. So what does that look like to you?
It looks like to me, first of all, I want to be realistic with this. If I win, I'd probably be the first black mayor in Edmonton, which it's going to carry some media, maybe 10 days, maybe a week or so, but that week allows me the opportunity to get into the door to have this discussion with our premier. Edmontonians, as I knock doors, are concerned not only with our relationship with the provincial government, but they're concerned with just the way Edmonton is going about business when dealing with the provincial government. So my intention is to engage with them, to have the discussions and bring those issues that our communities in Edmonton are concerned about. And even now, that $60 million that was given to us, I'm Edmonton first, capital city first. We should be getting more than that. That's my opinion. If you get $10 billion, why can't we get $1 billion? I'm still don't know what Calgary's gotten. I'm waiting. I know they're going to get more than 60 million and they don't need it. They had a revenue of $400 million in their film industry last year.